Yeah. 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 Passport on the knuckles, I move like a rumor with weight. Silk route sling in the pocket, every valve got a sharp little blade. You borrowed the pose, I was building the alley with dust on the seams. Came up with the coins at the plate like a knife in the table. Still creaks, my cadence got custom stamps. I step through in the room, feel split. Your crew talk grand on the app, in person they shrink and forget how to spit. I count my scars in a foreign tongue, make the hurt sound clean in the scheme. Cold stare, I ain't grin, I leave that whole little click in between. I don't chase cloud, I chase exits, then I vanish with somebody's prize. Your whole myth folds when I speak like a map, getting torn at the sides. I turn pressure into perfume that a black nose, the smell of my run. You keep rehearsing the threat, I keep writing new angles for none. Crossing the line, crossing the line. Talk bold and high, crossing the line. I don't bend, I buy, crossing the line. New town, same fire, crossing the line. I take what I require. I take what I require. Border bells from the freight yard, frost on my sleeve. From a cousin who folded 3 jobs just to keep a whole family fed. From Marcus where every glance meant more than the words that were said. From backroom poets who branded the page with a blade and a match. Now my name got 1,000 doors, and I keep through the one that still creaks. You want safe, then stay in the lane with the timid, keep polishing weak. I came with a passport full of thunder, you came with the costume and hope. My lines hit like a suitcase, drop down the stairwell of red tape and smoke. I don't need a crown, I need a target, a clear little mark on the wall. Then I paint over arrogance quick, let the silence echo the hall. Every verse got a stamp on his tongue, every finish a fresh new scar. If they ask why I learned this hunger, tell them I learned it abroad and hard. One more turn and the whole thing changes. Stone faced, I don't do favors. Hands up when the cadence lands. I leave clean prints on their plans. Crossing the line, crossing the line. Talk bold and high, crossing the line. I don't bend, I buy, crossing the line. New town, same fire, crossing the line. I take what I require. I take what I require. Yeah. I land with a stamp in the stare that could bend the room. Suitcase stuff with codes, I don't need your resume broom. Berlin back, alley man, it's Tokyo wrist in the fist of gold. Dubai heat on the asphalt, I move like a story told. My tongue switch lanes, make the whole block lean in. I eat every week, claim, lead a plate with a grin. You rap like a rumor, I rap like a border check. Every word got weighed, every exit got dead. I learned from cats and basements, from kings with chip fronts, from freezers full of vinyl and midnight bus runs. You flex for the mirror, I build for the strike. I cut through your copy work, lead a whole frame trite. Hold that pose, hit a gate close. New blood, new code, watch the price go low. Passport pressure, I step through. Passport pressure, make room. Cross that line, then I outgrow. Passport pressure, no small talk. Passport pressure, I step through. Passport pressure, make room. Foreign tongue on the mic too sharp. Passport pressure, I outgrow. Yeah. Lisbon rain on my sleeves, but my name still bites. Cape Town drums in the trunk, I'm a midnight flight. I don't borrow a mask, I make one from chrome. Then I break every lock to the whole block. Know I'm home, your crew talk circles, mine speak in sharp cuts like glass on a tray. When the pressure gets rough, I bring in the hunger that survived every gate. Hunger got a passport and it never came late. My bars got stamps from streets you can't map. Clean from Marcus Smoke Train hum in the crack back dream. You chase one look, I chase 10 frontiers. Every set I enter comes back with new fears. New city, same venom, fresh tongue, same deadline. They wanna copy, I bring a new spine. Passport pressure, I step through. Passport pressure, make room. Cross that line, then I outgrow. Passport pressure, no small talk. Passport pressure, I step through. Passport pressure, make room. Foreign tongue on the mic too sharp. outgrow. Roll, roll, roll. Yeah. Yeah. I came through custom with the scar and my grand passport stamp by the block side bled in. Your whole click fold like paper in rain. My move with the code of a borderland name. From the color old slack to the rumor stay sharp. Cold tea on the table, steel in the heart, back rooms full of smoke and a deal on the floor. I learned every lesson from a lock steel door. You talk big in the group chat, soft on the curb. I speak in receipts, every line got a verb. Your chain look ready, your pride got a lease. I wear a street map with a knife used to crease. I don't need a crown, I got dirt on my boots. Old world hunger in the way that I move. When the baseline hits, it's a factory shift. Hands full of iron, every gesture a gift. Hear that hush when I step in the lane. Whole room tense like a wire in the rain. One wrong glance and the ceiling caves in. I don't chase respect, I collect it again. Crossborder teeth, bite down, stay mean. Crossborder teeth, cut through the sheen. Crossborder teeth, cold with the heat. Crossborder teeth, nothing less than complete. I seen boys get brave on the internet stream, then vanish at dawn with the borrowed dream. I build with the patience of a midnight visa. Count every loss like a prayer on that ledger. Y'all talk got glitter, mine got grime on the throat. Mine from a freight yard, yours from a quote. I came up with a bust and shake glass in your hand with a paint on the wall as a map of the land. No mascot, no costume, no tourist pose. I carry the fuse where the wind blows. If they want no war, I don't send a tweet. I show up in person and empty the seat. Names get erased when the pressure comes down. I leave a new dent in the side of the town. You wanted a story, here's one you can keep. I made my own legend out of broken concrete. Foreign tongues in my mouth, but the thread is clear. Every city I touch gets a post in this fear. No copied swagger, no borrowed flame. I came with my own face and I left with your name. Crossborder teeth, bite down, stay mean. Crossborder teeth, cut through the sheen. Crossborder teeth, cold with the heat. Crossborder teeth, nothing less than complete. Yeah. Yeah. I land with a stamp and a scar in the ink. Your whole little empire collapse in a blink. I speak in the code from 1,000 real lines. You study my shadow, I study the signs. Cold-border lesson, I cross with the heat. Boots on the pavement, no fear in my feet. You flex for the camera, I move for the depth. My circle got names that you haven't met yet. Street chat sharper than the market is steam. Knives in the fruit crate, gold in the seam. You brought a weak grin in a borrow routine. I brought the old laws wrapped up in machine. Every line I draw gets a passport burn. Every fake king watch his own crowd turn. I don't need applause, I need silence in space. Then I carve my initials across your face. Passport burn, passport burn. Watch your whole block learn. Passport burn, passport burn. I don't fold, I don't turn. Passport burn, passport burn. Your throne goes up in churn. Passport burn, passport burn. New land, same urn. Came up with cousins who measured the risk, kept receipts in the socks and the blade in the fist. Back home, every rumor arrived like a storm, so I learned how to smile while I sharpen the norm. Your talk got perfume, mine smells like the grime. I got train smoke stuck in the line in the time. I crossed 3 time zones with a knot in my jaw. Now I break every room like a verdict with claws. You chase after trends like a dog after crumbs. I build with the pressure, I thrive when it comes. My axe in the blade and my silence a taunt. I name every weakness you try not to flaunt. No borrow rebellion, no costume, no pose. I'm the bruising your lesson, the cracking your code. When the night gets thin and the feelings get found, I'm the last voice left when your whole world goes down. Passport burn, passport burn. Watch your whole block learn. Passport burn, passport burn. I don't fold, I don't turn. Passport burn, passport burn. Your throne goes up in churn. Passport burn, passport burn. New land, same urn. Map on the table, I tear through the scene. One hand on the future, one hand on the scheme. If they want my name, let them dig through the smoke. I'm a fresh border warning with a raise up sharp stroke. up and churn. Passport burn, new land, same urn. Yeah. I came in with a border stamp stare and a suitcase with the pressure. Your crew sound recycled, mine sound stitched from 1,000 different measures. Tokyo ink on my knuckles, Legos grit in the pulse on my step. Soul Train metal in my cadence, every syllable clipped and kept. You borrow a posture, I built one from alley smoking embassy lights. I turn receipt paper description, make a receipt look dangerous at night. Your punch lines fold like wet cardboard in a monsoon lane. Mine cut through customs, leave the scanners blinking on pain. I don't need your blessing, I move like a rumor with teeth. Every room I enter gets smaller, every fake king loses his seat. You talk big on the surface and freeze when the pressure gets near. I keep a cold map in my chest and a hide a set of gears. Hands up, then back up, look sharp, don't act up. One step, then the whole block jumps and my name in the air gets rough.
Stand there customs, stand there customs.
You can't bluff this, you can't touch this.
Stand there customs, stand there customs.
Every line lands, every verse crushes.
Stand there customs, stand there customs.
My flags are bruised and my voice is thunder. I learned cadence from bus windows, from night markets and dockyard horns, from basement ciphers where the floor shook and the week got torn. Your flex is a costume song from borrowed codes and cheap applause. Mine's a harder language, sharp enough to cut through laws. I got pride cold in the breath, Mumbai heat in the glare of my eyes. Cartoon smoke from a backroom grill in 1,000 unslept skies. I don't chase trends, I drag them through Babel and make them confess. Then leave them face down in the dust with a mouth full of yes. You wanted a rival, so now you got one with miles in the blood. With every passport page bent back like a blade in the mud. I speak in meters and scars and terminals, tunnels and taxi cab rage. You still write for the mirror, I'm already off the next page.
No soft landing, no mercy lap.
When I
Stepping, when I step in, the room gets slapped.
one voice, one cut.
One avalanche,
I don't borrow power.
I make it clash. Stand there customs, stand there customs.
You can't bluff this, you can't touch this.
Stand there customs, stand there customs.
Every line lands, every verse crushes.
Stand there customs, stand there customs.
My flags are bruised and my voice is thunder. From pier to platform, I keep the pressure live. Foreign in the language, native to the stripe.
Stand there customs, stand there customs. Stand there customs.
Visa ink bleeds on the page like a gang sign passport. Customs dog sniffing and my kicks just smelling asphalt. I got slang from 3 coasts tucked in my back molar. Spit it out, border guards flinch, think it's black smolder. Graffiti alphabets twist look like stock charts crashing. Every glyph a tax haven, every stroke offshore stashing. My aura wear bootleg logos that the cops ain't seen yet. Counterfeit halo crooked over counterfeit V-necks. I pour soju in the holy water, priest start break dance spinning. Incense curling the QR codes. Temple, Wi-Fi grinning. Scrap the cereal from my accent, now it glitching 4 flavors. Jamaican cadence on the balcony beat, sipping Turkish lifesavers. My hoodie smell like shisha, cold in Chinatown back rooms, where the card game shuffle governments and incense mass fume. I talk rupees and the Uber driver answer back in drill slang. Turn the meter to a metronome, every red light fang. I stash, yeah, in the Yemeni novel spine, crack by like fault lines. Every page a pipeline, every margin outline. My sneakers touch karmic, runway bold like a tire monk. I step off duty, free mirrors walk me in the Hyatt funk. Tattooed prayer flag stitched inside my bomber line. In every gust of wind recite a curse in perfect timing. Foreign tongue, heavy lung, I let the slang swing savage. Every country in my cadence, border breaks in fragments. Contraband in every continent, vowels move like traffic. Immigrant of every rhythm, global grind fanatic. I season ramen with sriracha packet stamped in Cyrillic. Slurp a verse, burp hieroglyphs. Critics turn epileptic. My playlist skip continents. No shuffle, just wormholes. Moroccan rooftop ciphers leak into Norwegian worm souls. Passport photo look possessed. Flash woke ancient spirits. Immigration officers swallow hard stamp paper fury. I trade pesos for punch lines in the Legos barbershop. Fake so sharp the mirror split. Let dimensions barging out. Taxi dashboard shrine. Deity rocking fake supreme. Air freshener swinging like a pendulum between schemes. My rhyme bound in leather from a market that don't exist. Vendor vanish when you blink, left to receive a mist. I dodge spyware on the sidewalk. Billboards scan my iris. They sell me knockoff halos, limited edition virus. Hookah host curl like a cobra around a crack cafe table. Smoke white Farsi fairy tales where every prince unstable. My do-rag print look candy take. My bucket has scream Rio. I stack stamps on my pelvis. Every thrust a new border trio. I sit mate in the mosh pit during festival season. Boot stomp, sacred soil, turn mud in the freezing trees in my teeth. Grill flash kanji, dentist whisper. You curse clean. Every bite translate hunger into multi-ethnic me.
I got visas in my vowels, asphalt in my artery. Yeah. Synagogues in syllables, shrines inside my harmony. Whoa. Consolating every consonant in the alleyways and ad-lib. Every line a foreign embassy inside a crack rib. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Spit lava in a glass mask, jaw wire with midnight shrapnel. Tongue carved from a court subpoena, ink drips every dot of crack knuckle. I pace in the skyline, ribcage, billboards blink like nervous ticks. Graffiti on my own post, tag veins with courtroom scripts. My hunger wears house arrest, lick of each star to blinking cuff. I gamble with loaded calendars, every day step die or erupt. They post their plastic prophecies, hashtags dressed like hired guns. I sharpen silence into a switchblade, slide it through their tired buzz. I baptize fear and break fluid, crash test dummies in tailored suits. They toast the harmless hurricanes, I bring fault lines, ripped at the roots.
Raised in a hallway throat,
Echo gossipers, breakfast crumbs. Roof leak through my headphones, mold memorized every song I flung. I bit into broken thermometers, tasted mercury, learned patience burns. Teachers drew pages on the blackboard, I redrew hinges bent every term. My shadow filed for overtime, clocked in on my second skin. I bartered sleep for sharpened vowels, dreams became receipts pinned in. I saw a prayer in a pawn shop on discount under flickering bulbs. Bought it with counterfeit marbles, returned it wrapped in bullet dode hugs. I speak in eviction notices, every line kicks a door off frame. Landlords of comfort hate me, I evict excuses.
torch the name.
Torch the name!
Torch the name.
I juggle subpoenas and switchblades, laughing in fluorescent storms. Bit fingerprints off my own hands, left destiny without a form. This throat is a Gramp museum, bones hung up as do not touch. I smash the glass with raw syllables, cashier ducks from the verbal dust. I lunge at the hour hand, pharaoh, no minutes till the seconds bleed. Calendar curls like burning leaves, ashes spell out what I'll never plead. I dine on deadlines, chew through depths, receipts curl up like guilty tongues. I toast to every closed window, then cut new doors in angry lungs. Dust storms in my iris flare, eyeballs carrying contraband on. I flick that sunrise at imposters, watch their gold veneers corrode and yawn. Press bureaucratic stone, sweat drips down in legalese. Stamp my name on cracked concrete, each step files a new disease. These critics knit the careful curse, a scarf to hide a trembling chin. I wear them as a trophy, blow chokehold stitched in every wind. My heart beats a courtroom riot, gavel drowning, stomping boots. Verdict written in thunderclap, sentence served through splintered roofs. I peel the labels off their logic, drink the poison, call it art. Spit it back as jagged scripture, cut a corridor through every heart. I walk out of this rusted chapter, pages fused with gasoline sweat. Drop a match made out of memory, turn the margin into sharpened breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. I land with a stare that can crack a glass panel. Your crew talk loud, but they fall when I handle. Backpack full of stamps, 100 different angles. I eat every border like a blade through enamel. You sell, borrow venom in the fleet, market rack on my pen. Dot the visa and the permit in attack a cold spray. In my lungs, I don't blink. Get the customs, I turn sealed off doors into open up customs. Your chain got no history, just polish and panic. Mine came through storms with the rust and the damage. I move with the cold of the night shift. Drifters map foes in my palm while the hard truths glitter. You want crowd controlled, I want whole room silence. One look from the bench and I flip your reliance. I'm built from the junctions, the docks in the back rooms where every bad rumor got teeth in the tattoos.
Check the line, I don't wait for permission. My name in the air like a blade in transmission. You came for the flex, I came for the fracture. One step from the gate and I'm hunting you after.
Border ink, black smoke. Say my name, then choke. No safe lane, no joke. I cut through, don't flow.
Passport full of scars. Your whole crew knows who we are.
Border ink, black smoke. I cut through, don't flow. Every languages, fluent on the same ambition. Every block got a pulse in a private collision. Your talk is a brochure with the corners all dog. Get my words at the table like a verdict from out here. I learned every scam from a night train conductor. Every green got the price and a hidden instructor. You flex for the cameras, I move for the takedown. My shadow got map pins from the city to Cape Town. No fake war stories, I was raised on the checkout where hunger made kings out of kids. With the breakout, I carry hard gears in the code with no lining. You wear borrow rage like a chain that's declining. I don't need a chorus to make the room shiver. I speak in hard cuts in the low burning river. Your whole little empire built on recycled thunder. Mine got old scars in the way to the under. One stamp, one scar, one jet lag glare. I came through the noise with the mercenary prayer. They wanted my wave, I gave them the floodplain out. Every weak frame gets folded by the blood stain. Border ink, black smoke. Say my name, then choke. No safe lane, no joke. I cut through, don't flow.
Passport full of scars. Your whole crew knows who we